Melody McFadden is a former U.S. Army police officer, a minister, an activist, and a faith outreach lead for Moms Demand Action. After her niece, Sandy Patrice, was taken by a stray bullet while vacationing with friends in 2014, Melody was connected with the local chapter of Moms Demand Action. Yet, she is not anti-gun. She's pro-gun safety. She has become a tireless advocate and champion for safe gun ownership and laws that protect others from senseless gun violence.
Thank you so much for having us today. We are so glad that we got a chance to come and spend some time with you. We're from the Everytown Survivor Network and from Moms Demand Action. We know that your grandson, Chris, has been taken in senseless gun violence. And we know how this goes because I'm a survivor. I've had loved ones taken in senseless gun violence. When I was 17 years old, my mother, Patricia Ann, was living with a man that was severely abusive. He was a convicted felon. He should have never had access to a weapon, but he did, and shot her in the head in front of my little sisters. When that happened to me, my life changed. And when it changed, I had to do something. I joined the Army. So I left immediately, went to basic training, and the first day I was there, I was able to write a check out and send it to my grandmother to help with my sisters. The Army just gave me so much opportunities for travel, for learning. I had a trade because I was a military police investigator. I went to Shape, Belgium, where I was stationed at NATO, and had the privilege of serving when President George Bush Sr. came to NATO. And I was a part of that and helped with Margaret Thatcher's security. So although my mother's death was a tragedy, it also put me on a different path that brought me to many blessings. My niece, Sandy, was shot one time and she died. Tons of people were coming over and talking to us and bringing food and everything and support, which was generous and kind. But I always noticed these red shirts were showing up in abundance, and they kept coming back. And they shared their stories with me. They shared that they had loved ones that were taken in senseless gun violence. Moms Demand Action changed my life because they put me on a path that enables me to honor my loved ones with action. Everyday people, veterans, Air Force people, Navy people, all of us are part of wanting senseless gun violence to end.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all we all want. I don't have a problem with a person owning a weapon. I own my own guns. I'm trained, I'm a military police investigator and a police officer afterwards. I have a problem with people that allow children to access the weapon or those that are a danger to themselves or others. My action is traveling, speaking, talking to congressmen and senators, talking to anybody that will listen, saying, help me, join me, let's do something about gun violence. 110 people dying from senseless gun violence every day in the United States of America. That's not right. We can fight this thing. We can make a difference and save some lives. We can change this. We can. Before I got involved with Moms, I knew absolutely none of you, none. So Moms is our direct contact. I'm extremely proud and honored to be a part of Moms Demand Action because they've united me with strong, powerful, energetic, loving women from all over the country. In them, I found hope, I found wisdom, and enabled me to do more. In my community, often I wear boots because I was in the Army. And I wear these boots because We want people to know that our boots are on the ground. We are out there, we're doing the work. We're not gonna quit until senseless gun violence ends.